Welcome to Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Tech Sergeant Gene Taylor. Iraq's once deadly Anbar province could soon be the 11th province handed over to Iraqi control. This could pave the way for a reduced U.S. Marine Corps presence there and possibly allow Marines to shift duty from Iraq to Afghanistan. Marine Corps Commandant General James Conway told Pentagon reporters yesterday attacks in Al-Anbar province are at an all-time daily low. Assessments currently show a reduced U.S. force in the region should be able to keep violence in check. General Conway also says leaders seem to agree that more troops are needed in Afghanistan. They're still discussing exactly where those additional troops will come from. Well, the war on terror is putting the concept of a versatile U.S. military to the test. As Marine Sergeant Jeremy Ross reports, logistics troops in eastern Afghanistan have found their supply mission exists as much outside the wire as it does within.
Staff Sergeant Hollis Hall's daily routine back in Germany is what you might expect for a senior cook.
Mr. Valente, did I say it correct, sir? Back in Germany, my daily MOS would consist of working in the dining facility, working as the manager or assistant manager.
But examine what he does here on the Afghan-Pakistan border at Forward Operating Base Torkham, and his sharp contrast is evident.
It's unsafe.
Right, it's not good.
Hall leads this combat logistics patrol to Jalalabad often, sometimes as many as 3 times a week, on roads that have seen their share of attacks on coalition forces.
You just have to be ready at all times. That's what we're trained. That's what we train to do back in garrison. Back in the rear, we train constantly so that whenever we face a situation where we got to do something other than our MOS, we can be able to adapt to that situation.
It's the main way the FOB gets supplies, mail, and ammo. Yet neither Hall nor any of his soldiers are from combat arms job fields. While they may not come from traditional operational backgrounds, this hodgepodge of logistics and communication specialists manages to get the job done.
Basically, it's a large step up because you're here in the combat environment, logistics warfighter helping to support the warfighter that we have out here. And I'm proud to be here with my unit and to serve out here in Afghanistan.
Hall and his soldiers will have plenty more chances to demonstrate their versatility as soldiers, even if it's a little different from their job descriptions. Marine Sergeant Jeremy Ross, Nangarhar Province, Afghanistan.
Coming up, we'll learn about the history of women's voting rights in Afghanistan. Now, here's a look at your photos from the field.
U.S. and Australian combat engineers in southern Afghanistan rebuilt 2 bridges on the 300-mile-long highway that links Kandahar and Kabul. Insurgents damaged the bridges, but engineers rebuilt this one in 2 days.
On August 26, 1920, women in the U.S. were given the right to vote. Airman First Class Gina Mulder takes us to Bagram Airfield, where they're celebrating the right for American and Afghan women to vote.
This year, Bagram Airfield is home to the Women's Equality Day Luncheon. But rather than focusing on only American women's rights, people here are also celebrating the right for Afghan women to vote. It's been a long time coming for these women who have not always been considered equals.
There was a time when they were able to vote, and then their generations had a different government come in, the Taliban, which they don't like to talk about. And now it's been awarded to them in the last 5 years, the opportunity to get out and be involved in the government again.
I thought it was very wonderful, very informative, and it gave me also an opportunity to hear the plight of other women around the world.
The guest speakers had a great message, and I think the most important one for me was voting, how important it is to vote. No matter what country you're in, you need to get out there and vote. You can make a difference, and the women here have demonstrated that.
Celebrating the 88th anniversary of the 19th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States in this country is important, because until recently, women here were not able to vote or be heard. Airman First Class Gina Mulder, Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan.
That's it for this edition of Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Tech Sergeant Gene Taylor. Have a great day.